Hey, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for coming back. Welcome to Crypto India. This is your host, Shiv. There's a good news coming out from China about the cryptocurrencies regulations here. If you see here, it says that virtual cryptocurrency is expected to be regulated in China on October 1st. And today is October 1st, if I'm right. And so it's this news, and this is not just in one here. There's another article here that says the same thing, that over here Bitcoin may be considered as virtual property under the new Chinese regulations. Now these news are really important because as we all know that the cryptocurrencies exchanges are not running right now. They have been shut down by the governments, and even the ICOs have been shut down, and there has been a lot of fear about what is going to happen, and of course it has caused some market crash as well, and the people are not still not sure as to what is the step that Chinese governments are going to take in this scenario. This news is really interesting and encouraging when you talk about cryptocurrencies, because straight away it talks about virtual currencies coming into regulations in China, which is one of the huge market. We have to agree that China is the biggest market right now, was right now, was for cryptocurrencies, so we cannot deny that fact. And if a regulations in China will definitely boost the price like anything. I mean, you can expect price to really shoot high if this news is true. So if you see that this was reported on Chinese media outlet jinsei.com, that so it says that has reported that the laws governing the use of virtual cryptocurrencies in China will be enacted on 1st of October. So they say that the laws will be enacted today, in relation to cryptocurrencies. And if you look at this website here, which is a Chinese media outlet, it's a local, I think it's a local news media here. If you see, everything is in China. I mean, here's the Bitcoin price, but there's nothing that I actually understand from this website, because this is a local Chinese website. So I accept a couple of things like here, which is the Central People's Government of People's Bank of China. But what we can do is we can probably translate this page, and then probably read out. Okay, so let's see. So this is the portal, and if you translate this page, it will right over here. So right, so this is here it is. So October, new regulations come. Bit currency and other virtual property will be included in the general principles of the civil law. This is an important one. It says that here the the biggest bright spot is the virtual property into the protection of civil law. So this means that from the day after tomorrow, listen to this, from day after tomorrow, Bitcoin, lit currency, and the Ether, Square, and the other virtual currency property will be formally incorporated into the scope of our legal protection. Since then, no longer have to worry about the currency assets, your currency assets safe it. Does this also explain the legal status of Bitcoin from another dimension? Here, of course, some people may be some doubts Bitcoin, Ether, Square, and so belong to virtual cryptocurrency. The answer is one word, which is yes. So this is the news coming out from China here. Look at this. It says Bitcoin is not issued by the monetary authorities, does not have the legal and mandatory monetary properties, and cannot be called the real meaning of the currency. So they don't want to treat it as a currency. Like it's the same thing in Japan. They have not treated it as a currency. They have just accepted it as a legal payment method. From the nature point of view, bit currency is a specific virtual goods, but the bit currency transactions as a kind of online commodity trading behavior. It's an online commodity, it says here. And the general public at their own risk. This is important as well. At their own risk, under the premise of participation in the freedom. So, wow, this is great. Now, if you look at this here, The above logic is the above logic in the United States, Russia, Japan, Korea, and China, Taiwan, and Hong Kong also apply. Can be it can be said to be global. So if you see all these countries here, Japan, Korea, they have all stated it as a digital commodity, virtual property, as a not as a currency. So right now the China is coming out with the regulations with related to this virtual property. It seems effect from today. We will have to wait for some more news on this, because if you look at this over here, the last one, of course, they have also mentioned this point here that says the reference the Chinese government issued a letter to encourage the development of blockchain. So they have always been in the favor of developing blockchain, and virtual currencies are nothing but a part of the blockchain. So they cannot deny that fact. So of course there is a disclaimer here. The article is written by the author of the Golden Finance. The view only represents the author himself, never on behalf of the Golden Finance agree with their views or confirm their description. So obviously we have to wait for some more news after this is come out to see how the regulations on the virtual currencies and cryptocurrencies are shaping up. Of course, some articles, some statements from government authorities about Bitcoin and Ethereum cryptocurrencies. But one thing is for sure, if something like this happens from China, we all have seen that China is one of the biggest market. Expect the prices to shoot really, really high. Maybe a double of what we have right now if the Chinese regulations come into the picture. So that's one of the big news coming out just now, and I thought I'll keep you guys updated, uh, as quickly as I can, because normally, and it was very important for me to take you through the screens as well. So I hope you will do your own research as well. I mean, I'm just going to put these links in the description below. Just go and read about these news as well, and you can always translate this page into English and to read this. I hope this will be helpful for you. So I would like to hear your thoughts and opinion about this regulations, about this news which is coming out, which is about 16 hours ago. So it's the latest news about China. I would like to hear about your thoughts and opinions. Please put it in the comment box and let me know how excited you are about this regulation. And yes, I will see you in my next video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon as well, so that you're notified whenever there is a new upload coming up in your way. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, guys.